shy away from asking the EFF difficult questions. What gives the EFF the right, with a 6% vote in Parliament, to disrupt the State of the Nation address, which has never been done before? The president of the ANC, or the ruling party, has never been asked a question during the State of the Nation address.
I think to say the EFF disrupted, it's wrong. We interrupted the president's speech. We didn't disrupt because there was no haggling, there was no singing, there was no chanting. We stood up through the rules of parliament, 14C and 14L, and asked a question of privilege, which is permissible by law. And those who came before us, if they decided not to stretch the law to the limit, it is really none of our business. We are here to make that parliament robust. We are there to take our chances. Sometimes we may even get out of the rule book, but we're trying our level best to ensure that we hold the executive accountable.
Now, what was striking or glaring to me is that the DA, as well as the Freedom Front Plus, asked similar questions to that of EFF MPs. Do you feel that they were treated in the same manner as you were?
Not at all. I mean, the chief whip of the DA was allowed to speak just before the president took the podium. There was no problem. He was never told you can't raise that point. Today is the occasion of the president. Even when we were taken out by force, the DA continued to speak, asking questions. Who was there? Was the police there? They were never taken out by force. They were actually being entertained, and none of them was reminded that this is the state of the nation and no one must speak. It has got everything else to do with self-hatred and white supremacy. Because a white man is speaking, the speaker can't handle a white man in the same way they should handle a young man. So it is a perpetuation of white supremacy and self-hatred by a black female.
The only three people that were kicked out of the National Assembly was Julius Malema, Floyd Shivambu, and Mbuyiseni Ndlozi. Have you gotten answers from Parliament as to why your entire caucus, every EFF member, was dragged out violently?
Well, we have not received any explanation. We are going to Parliament tomorrow. Before we even engage in the State of the Nation debate, we want answers on the cockroach. We want answers on the police. We want Parliament to commit that they will do a thorough investigation. And even if it means a president getting a judicial commission to really investigate what happened on that day.
Will your chief whip in Parliament be attending the meetings of the chief whips? Will you take part in that?
Well, he's bound to attend if there is a meeting of the chief whips. I mean, President Zuma was supposed to answer questions tomorrow at 10 o'clock. He, on his own, told Parliament that he was supposed to answer at 10 o'clock. The debate was supposed to take place tomorrow at 10 o'clock. But he told Parliament that he's not available at 10. He will only come at 2 o'clock.